The world's biggest passenger plane. The Airbus A380 is a wide-body aircraft manufactured by Airbus. It is the world's largest passenger plane. Airbus studies started in 1988, and the project was eventually announced in 1990 to challenge the dominance of the Boeing 747 in the market. So, in this video, we will be looking at the world's biggest passenger plane, the Airbus A380. Before we continue, please subscribe to our YouTube channel by hitting the subscribe button below to get a notification on our next video. At the time, the airlines bought the idea of cramming as many people as you could onto a single flight between these hubs, rather than using smaller aircraft or partnering with other airlines to get people to their destinations. So, the largest commercial passenger plane in the world, the A380, was built with a double-decker behemoth with 4 engines, a wingspan of 262 feet, and a cabin that can hold more than 500 people. Airbus claims it has enough space inside of it to fit 35 million ping-pong balls, if you count its cargo hold along with its 2 main decks. Like any process as complex as putting a new superjumbo in the skies, the A380 suffered from numerous delays. Eventually, its first takeoff was in 2005, but it got flying commercially in 2007. However, as the international air travel business continued to change, Airbus announced on Valentine's Day 2019 that it would stop producing the aircraft. The last vessels will be delivered in 2021. There were a few reasons for the reduction in the demand for the world's biggest passenger plane. One of which is the smaller than expected number of orders from Emirates Airlines, which is the largest operator of the craft, although it will still receive 14 new A380s by 2021. Decades of air travel trends had indicated that cramming more people on an airplane would be more profitable. The big idea was, if you could put 500 people on the airplane, then the cost per mile would be reduced. But if an airline can't fill all those seats, then the plane's size becomes a liability, not an asset. Consider the flexibility that comes with an airline flying 2 787s instead of one A380 on a route. If the airline doesn't sell enough seats, then you can peel an airplane off. However, you can't peel half of a 380 off. An A350 can hold between 325 to 366 seats. Other wide-bodied 2-engine planes hold a similar amount. A Boeing 777 can accommodate between 317 and 396 people, and Boeing's 787 Dreamliner can seat between 242 and 330. All of those planes are big, but hold fewer people than the A380. By the standards of modern jets, the A380's production lifespan is short since it first flew commercially in 2007. While the 747, in comparison, that first flew in 1969 and Boeing still has orders to fill. The A380 also has 4 engines, which is double that on aircraft like the A350 and Boeing 787. And fewer engines come with their advantages. All other things being equal, 2 very large engines will be more fuel efficient than 4 engines that make the same amount of thrust. Modern jet engines are big enough and reliable enough that even if one fails, the plane can make it to an airport on one, making the redundancy of 4 fuel-thirsty engines unnecessary. Maintenance is also simpler since it's quicker to overhaul 2 engines than it is to overhaul 4. The A380 is followed by, among other Airbus aircraft, the company's A350s and A330s, which Emirates is ordering 30 and 40 of, respectively. What do you think of the world's biggest passenger plane? Have you flown in it before? Would you like to fly in it before it stops roaming the skies? Thanks for watching this video. Please share your opinions in the comments section below, and remember to click the subscribe button to be the first person to watch new videos on this channel.